What is this all about? What is this lifestyle all about? Let's talk. Let's talk, man. What is this all about, man? What is, hey, how you doing? What is health and wellness transforming your mind? What is this all about, man? I'm trying to get this across people. I have interesting conversations all the time. It's only a couple of things you could get me to talk about. One of them is God, and the other one is health and wellness because I know I've been saying a couple of things actually. Be your own hero, be your own superhero. Pretty much just talking about loving who you are and not comparing yourself to other people. And I also been, yelling that summer is close, and not necessarily that you need to be getting ready for the summer, but just using the summer to. I mean, you always want to have deadmarks. I mean, dates that you want to do things, and it's like 47 days left, and that's enough time to definitely get started. I never did a lot of this early, so let's see how it goes. But definitely get started, man. 40 some days, 40 days is enough time to get started, you know what I mean? There's enough time to, you know, get focused and get closer to the destination that you're trying to go. It's better than being stagnant and doing the same old stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you wanna be able to get in the right mind frame. And we always use the summertime. The summertime is coming or winter is coming, fall. Like we use these seasons to, make a point and use it as a tool to get people to think in a certain mindset. So when you think about summer, summer is warm cookouts and with your family, beach parties. Some of us have birthdays, vacation, women out here are just had a baby in the wintertime. You're trying to get yourself back together for the summer. And fellas, we get ourselves into these. We put a couple pounds on over the winter, and we want to get it off. And you're talking about 40 days, 40 something days. And yes, we are definitely using the summertime as a reference, but it's really a life changing life. It's life. It's all about life. It's life. It's life changing. You want to use this time to change your life, you know? You want to be able to get in the mind frame of health and wellness, choosing yourself, loving yourself. And when you love something, right? What do you do when you love something? You don't just put it to the wayside and just put it down. We'll do anything for our kids because what? Because we love them. We'll do anything for our loved ones because why? We love them. So why don't we choose or why don't we treat ourselves the same way? And that's the message I've been trying to give for the last. I mean, I've been a online coach. I've been a personal trainer for 13 years, so I'm always trying to help people get that understanding that you got to take care of yourself. The older you get, man, it gets so tricky. You know, I'm 46 years old. I'm no longer concerned too much about lifting heavy, super heavy anymore, You know what I'm saying? I'm not too concerned with that anymore. Yes, being strong. I just try to yeah, just more concerned with, movement, stretching, eating correctly, being strong, but not trying to lift every now and then, I'll lift something real heavy and crazy, but I mean nothing, It's longevity, and fasting and you know what I'm saying? So we use these references as a tool to get us in the right mind frame. Maybe that's the title of this, get in the right mind frame when it comes to health and wellness, when it comes to losing weight, you know, and eating correctly, man, and just doing the best you can and just, you know, you know, constantly getting better at that, For some of us, depending on how much we weigh, eating super healthy outside, like straight out the box is not easy. It's not something that you should be doing, It's about to be hot and it's really, really, and I have to be honest, it's really uncomfortable being overweight. I've been there, and summertime is hot and, you know, what I'm saying? Summertime is hot, man, and you don't want to be uncomfortable. Living a life of being uncomfortable sucks, man. And the most uncomfortable times in my life was when I was overweight, when I was 300 pounds, and you know what I'm saying? And I just got tired of it, man. I just got tired of looking at myself in the mirror and just so over it and not even knowing what to do, So I was just trying to do everything, until I actually found something that worked. And what worked for me was literally just giving up the stuff that I like for a little while and eating the stuff that I didn't like or eating the stuff I didn't consider, working out. At that time I was using basketball movements to help me lose weight and stuff. I was on TV and commercials and taking suggestions from other people, taking weight loss pills, taking all this stuff that didn't work. And then all of a sudden I just found a groove and I stuck with it for a long period of time. And then when it wasn't working no more, I had to pivot and I did something else and that was working, and then when that stopped working, I pivot and I started doing something else and I just kept doing it like that, and got to the point then when I really found what really, really worked, when I really found out what it's really all about. And a couple of the transitions that happened was that when I did read the back of these pills, these fat loss pills, they used to say, hey, you know, take these pills, but you had to eat like this. And I was like, what eat like what? And, they would have these like suggestions that you should eat, salads and lean meats and vegetables and all this stuff. And I'm like, wow, and then a friend of mine taught me how to count calories and that helped me raise my protein and eating better source of carbohydrates and fats and having a balance and all these different things. And I learned food portions and stuff like that. And that stuff started to work for me, and these are the things that you guys could use. And I know it works. I used to be 300 pounds, like, and it's been a very long time, but sometimes I'd be like, man, I can't believe I was that big, and it was all just trying to find what works for me. What I did don't work for everybody. Everybody have their own way of doing things, and you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. But it's what this is all about is getting up and doing something and starting. Don't matter. I know I say summertime is in 47 days, which it is, but who cares? Just start now and get ready for the next summer. You know, start now and get ready for the next summer. Because some of us got 100 pounds to lose. Some of us got 50. Some of us got 30. You know, and yes, this is not a race. You could literally take your time and do this and learn about food, learn about portion control, learn about your habits, what triggers you, and you know, understand, learn your body, fall in love with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is about. This is what I'm here to explain to help people understand that you have to put yourself first, or if you don't do that, it's going to really be extremely hard to even take care of anybody or pour into anybody, because a lot of times what I found out was that when I was overweight, a lot of my frustration came from that, being overweight, my attitude, my frustration, my deep, darkest issues that was in my life, looking at things a certain way, I just did not, I wasn't able to see things correctly. I wasn't able to see things correctly because I was overweight and it made me miserable. I was always tired and you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't think like, you know, when I'm in school or work and I'm just trying to break down, you know, problem solving things and I was given tasks and couldn't figure it out like I wanted to because I was so frustrated and messed up because I was overweight and I didn't even realize it. I didn't realize it until I lost weight, and when I lost weight, man, it was like a lot of these things that I was dealing with wasn't even there anymore. Like, I was able to be happy because I was happy with my physique. I was the energy I had got, and I was able to have all this energy and give it back out. And the thing is, all energy, man. You feel like crap, that's the energy you're gonna give out. And we walk around here, we trying to fake it like we not depressed. Yeah, we know, we know you depressed because I've been there. And you don't know, you know, this is the thing, guys. This is a life thing. Life is much better when you take care of yourself because it transfer over into everything else. You get to now pour into other people. You can be there and have the energy for your wife, your husband, your kids, your family. You know what I'm saying? So just have that understanding that it's really not for you. It is for you, but it's really for everybody else. We are called to be servers, you know, and we can't do it to our best ability if we're stuck in a body that we don't want to be in. If you look in that mirror and you don't love yourself, how you gonna tell somebody else to love themselves? How you gonna get somebody advice about nutrition, all these different things? You won't be able to. You're gonna be fronting. You're gonna be fronting, you're gonna be lying. You can't tell nobody about stuff if you ain't doing it. That's the worst thing you could do is give people advice on a situation that you're not living. So that's it, guys. I'm about to be out. I hope this live reach to who it's supposed to reach. That's my prayers. Reach who it needs to reach. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm a weight loss coach. Whoever needs accountability partner to help them get in that right path, man. Because that's what it is. That path is the journey that belongs to you, and you deserve to see where it go with hard work and dedication and drive and learning from the mistakes and all these different things and stuff like, you know, that's what you owe yourself. We owe ourselves that. We owe ourselves to see how it is to feel good in the body that God gave us. So that's it, guys. I love you. If you're looking for accountability partner, I'm gonna have a link in this video when I post it live. Get at me if you're looking for somebody to help you, direct you, and pour into you in a manner that is coming from a person that's been there before. You know what I'm saying? You're not you don't have to do this alone. You know what I'm saying? So I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.